The global passport power rankings have dealt another blow to American travelers, with the United States passport dropping to its lowest position in 2 decades. For the first time since tracking began 20 years ago, the U.S. has fallen completely out of the top 10, landing at a disappointing 12th place. This dramatic shift is part of a broader trend that has seen European and Asian nations steadily climb the rankings, while traditional powerhouses like the U.S. and U.K. continue on a downward slide. The latest report from Henley & Partners shows just how much the global travel landscape has changed in recent years. Welcome back to the Liberty Mundo channel, where we help high-net-worth individuals protect their assets, secure multiple citizenships, and legally minimize taxes. Visit libertymundo.com and get in touch for personalized strategies. At the top of the rankings sits Singapore, now holding the title of the world's most powerful passport. Singaporean citizens enjoy visa-free access to an astonishing 193 destinations around the world. This is the culmination of years of diplomatic effort, careful political neutrality, shrewd economic partnerships, and an international reputation as a reliable business partner. Singapore's approach to foreign policy and trade has opened doors that remain firmly closed for citizens of many other nations, allowing its travelers an unmatched level of freedom and flexibility. Following closely, South Korea holds second place with access to 190 countries, and Japan is just behind with 189 destinations. This Asian dominance highlights the region's growing economic and diplomatic influence. Countries like South Korea and Japan have invested heavily in fostering positive relationships with others, and their passports have become more valuable for business professionals, tourists, and students alike. The practical benefits are enormous, making last-minute trips or spontaneous adventures possible without the headaches of visa applications or endless approval processes. European nations continue to demonstrate their diplomatic strength, with several countries tied for 4th place. Germany, Italy, Luxembourg, Spain, and Switzerland each provide visa-free access to 188 destinations. Decades of careful diplomacy and collective European Union bargaining power have kept these countries near the top of the list. Austria, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, France, Ireland, and the Netherlands are right behind, a testament to the advantages that come with EU membership and an ongoing commitment to international cooperation. Perhaps even more striking than America's fall is the trajectory of the United Kingdom. Once at the very top in 2013 and 2015, the UK passport has now slipped to 8th place, tied with Croatia, Estonia, Slovakia, Slovenia, and the United Arab Emirates. Brexit has played a significant role in this decline, complicating relationships and reducing the UK's bargaining power when negotiating international travel agreements. British passport holders now enjoy visa-free access to 184 destinations, a respectable number, but far from the global leadership they once had. The impact is already being felt. British business travelers face more paperwork and delays. Families planning vacations must check for new visa requirements, and the nation's decline in passport power reflects a wider loss of international standing. The United States shares a similar story. Its passport's drop to 12th place is an unprecedented low, granting visa-free access to 180 countries, the same as Malaysia. Back in 2014, the U.S. passport held the top global ranking, but several factors have contributed to its decline. Political tensions, changes in immigration policies, and security concerns have led some countries to impose stricter requirements on American visitors. The increasingly polarized political environment also plays a role in how the U.S. is viewed internationally. For Americans, this translates to more planning, paperwork, and often higher expenses. Business travelers, students, and even tourists are encountering more bureaucratic hurdles than ever before. At the bottom of the rankings, Afghanistan holds the unenviable position of having the world's weakest passport, with citizens able to enter just 24 destinations without a visa, 2 fewer than at the start of the year. Syria follows with access to 26 destinations and Iraq with 29. These low positions are stark reminders of how political instability, conflict, and international isolation severely restrict freedom of movement for individuals from these countries. As these rankings become more relevant, Europe is also implementing its new entry-exit system, a digital border control program that began rolling out in October. This technology requires non-EU passport holders to provide biometric data and fingerprints at Schengen borders and replaces traditional passport stamping. Travelers must now scan their passports at automated kiosks and submit to biometric screening. For those with weaker passports, these additional security measures create even more barriers, emphasizing the contrast with the freedom enjoyed by those higher up in the rankings. Looking ahead, the passport power rankings mirror broader global realities. Asian nations are continuing to build economic and diplomatic partnerships that translate into greater travel freedom. European countries maintain their strength through cooperation, even as they face individual challenges such as Brexit. Meanwhile, the US and UK are contending with the consequences of political decisions and shifting international dynamics, and their citizens must adapt to a new world where their passports no longer provide effortless access to global destinations. For travelers, these rankings are more than just numbers. They provide a practical guide for international planning and serve as a reflection of the complex web of international relationships that shape our interconnected world. As geopolitical landscapes evolve, passport power will continue to serve as a key measure of a nation's diplomatic influence and international reputation. If you want to reduce your taxes to single digits, make your assets impossible for anyone to touch, and gain more freedom with second citizenships, get in touch with Liberty Mundo and book a consultation call. We will help you develop a complete blueprint to organize your life to safeguard your wealth and your freedom. Follow the link in the description for more details. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.